Well, hey there. How you doing? My name's Paul. This is Plan Z. Welcome to the session. If you're new to the sessions, I'm a live looper. I've been putting together a rig over the last 18 months, and I started sound checking some bits as I'm putting things together, trying to work stuff out. And at the moment, I'm very focused on my speakers, which is my la two notes, ooh la la, la bidet, la croissant. It's about all the French I've got. Bonjour bidet. So what we've got here, we've got the vintage Marshall. It's a closed back with the Sheriff running through it. We're going to go into the settings for the templates, and then we're going to run through all the I've set up about loads of from this template to look at, so we can hear the differences. We're going to have a little jam at the end where I build up a little loop, and then we have a one track up the middle where we're going to play with, see the different cones and what they sound like. Stop waffling, man. Dive in. Let's get to it. Okay, so we've got the Sheriff in the mix here. We've got our right and our left two notes, and at the moment I'm on the Voice 30, which is the Vox speaker. We've got the Sheriff engaged through GT1000. So this isn't the right speaker sim for this, but it's an EAL 84, which is right for a Sheriff. So what we're going to do now is I put the template settings up for that earlier, but now what I did then is I used that template to build this template. Now this template's got slightly different settings, so let's dive into it, and then we're going to run through the other speakers because they were all done from this template. So we go in, we're on EAL 84s. There's one where I've got an exception. We're on triode. We've got the level at 10, so this is all the same as the previous one, but the depth is at 40. I find these, there was quite a lot of bottom in these, so the depth is slightly less than the other one. The presence is the same, but I've used the same microphones. You can see this one's the Marshall Jubilee. We've got the 421 on the right, and we've got the 57 on the left, and the 121s, that's the ribbon, accompanying each on each side. The level here for both is at 0, and for the first microphones, that's the 57 and the 421. But the second microphone, the ribbon, is pulled back again, so there's a lot of bottom end in these I found for doing a mix. So pulling that mic back to the -18 volume position, but I've kept the access the same on the 120, on the 421 and the 57 at 30%, and the distance at 0. It's nothing's changed there. It's all zeros. Nothing moves. For the second microphone, they're all in the center position. The EQ's off. Yeah. I've got a bit of room reverb on, same as all the patches. They're all exactly the same. It's stereo A, because all my reverbs come externally. I've got 11% only. And then the volumes are different. So on the left side, it's -3, and on the right side, it's -5. Okay, you then hit the left button, scroll across and save if you were going to save, but we're not going to save this. So what we're going to do now is just have a little listen to see what the differences are. So I'm going to go to the back pickup. Okay guys, here we are. We've got the Boss GT1000 is receiving the V4, receiving it. Look, what the fuck am I talking about? V4 is going into the Boss GT1000, going through it from the sub out. So I've got a wet channel from GT1000 wets. So I've got a reverb I can add there, and here I've got a reverb I can add from HXeffects. I could have on both reverbs at the same time. I could put some funkiness. Just going to roll the gain off on the guitar. what I'm going to do is I'm going to build up a jam. I'm going to just build up 2 guitar parts, 3 guitar parts, and then we're going to sit 1 guitar part and see what the different cabs sound like cutting through the mix. I'm expecting obviously everything that isn't the same as what we've used to put in the loops to obviously cut through more, but I'm going to try and mess with those sounds. So let's move to a patch where we could maybe let's stick on a synth. Let's stick on that. Yeah, okay, so let's do this. Okay, what I did there is I used the stereo delay to give me the stereo. We've actually, if I take the effects off, we're just there. Let's bring the tone back in. Let's put a reverb on. Up the chord I was going to put in, but we'll stay as we are. I'm taking all the reverbs off, going dry and in the other ear. Now we're just going to come straight up the middle. I'm going to go back pickup. We've got our loops now. I'm going to scroll through them, but let's change our ears for a minute. Let's try the Mesa Boogie. Okay, let's start with the Mesa Boogie close back. So this is 6L6's. To the open back Mesa Boogie, 6L6. Going to the voice 30. To the Marshall we started doing these loops with. Okay, so that was the Jubilee, this is now the standard. Now the vintage with EL34s. This is now the Prime A. brilliant. So next up is the Uber 75. Now the Eddie Van Halen 5150. This is now the Brownie 5150. This is the Beast. And that's the Suhr, the rack mount. Bring another bass line in and then go back through them in stereo. Sorry about that. It's the Eddie Van Halen one. This is the Uber. The Primate. This is the Vintage Marshall. Marshall Standard. This is the Jubilee. Yeah, cool. Let's so in this patch, when I engage it, oh no, not that one. I think it's this one. Or is it that one? Oh no, I'm miles away from where I want to be. Where am I? Let's try here. Is it that? Yeah. This has got a trem already in the wets. Although the trem is showing there, it's actually post. Let's go to the voice 30. And then let's calm down to Mavox. Yeah, cool. Catch you later. Bye.